talking about this, I wonder what kind of leaders and leaderesses who are responsible for the safety of their citizens and their co-inhabitants could see all this suffering and pain around them in the world, and their hearts don't move.
Right.
They are not moved in sympathy or sorrow or compassion for the beings who are in this situation. Humans and animals alike.
Agree, Master.
I wonder what kind of men or women they are.
Right.
And just chasing after petty stuff, petty vengeance or petty whatever work that they're doing, whatever intention that they're harboring inside their head.
Yes.
And not doing their job as a leader of the world and of their country and of their community and of their organization, whatever, especially the UN. They're supposed to be the leaders of the world.
Right. It's shameful.
Yeah. It makes me wonder, and I'm sure many people wonder as well. You think so?
Yes, Master. I agree.
I cannot believe this, because last time we saw the report that the UN and all the nations signed the accord that they have to reduce meat, and then now suddenly they change their tone again, like blaming it on coal miners or industrial people. Yeah.
Yes.
It's beyond my comprehension.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Seems like they only worry about themselves and their power, their position, and don't care about who dies, who lives.
Really beyond understanding.
Yeah, it's really, I don't want to say what, but it's really disgusting. It's really repulsive. I have no words anymore, okay, truly.
Yes, it's terrible.
Just disgusting feeling. So disgusting feeling. Not only their hearts were not moved by the sufferings of others around them or in the animal factories, but continue to eat their meat, drink their blood, and call that food and enjoy the suffering of others. This is beyond any humane comprehension. They are not religious people, even though they claim they go to the church and all that stuff. It's all fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
It's all fake. It's all the work of Satan.
It's horrible.
I cannot imagine any humane being could do all this, could ignore the suffering and enjoy it at the cost of the suffering and pain and anguish of others, humans or animals. Do you understand?
Yes, it's really terrible.
That's what pains me, having to live in this world with this type of so-called humans. Yes. I don't mince my words. I told you already, I have zero respect for this kind of people. They all should resign. All these leaders should resign because they're fake. They're not real. They're not true to themselves and to the scientific evidence.
True.
You get me?
Yes, Master. It's true.
Oh, okay, don't ask me more about that. Otherwise, I'm angry again. You know I'm angry. Angry vegan, Master.
You have the right to be angry, Master.
Yeah, I'm so pained, I'm pained because people are dying.
Yes.
Not just by all the disaster, more frequently now, but COVID-19. And what's next coming?
Right.
It's always more and more deadly. First, just COVID. And then they got a vaccine, and then now they have to chase after 100 more other variants, which are more deadly and more infectious and faster spreading.
Yes, Master.
What do you think I would feel? So frustrated and so angry with these kind of stupid leaders. Truly, they're not stupid. They're not stupid. They're just too comfortable. They don't care if people are dying, or they don't care if the world is going down. Just because they cannot put down that piece of meat. Therefore, they have to ignore it. They talk the other way around, blaming something else instead of blaming meat.
Yes, Master.
Because they cannot put it down themselves. That's what it is. I think it's cowardice.
Right.
Any other things
Yes. I have another question
Yeah.
regarding the Mexican immigrants who have been kicked out of America. Is this the right solution, Master?
What else to do? Even if it's not right, it's too late now to correct. They should have followed Trump's way of handling it before.
Yes.
I read somewhere that a court ordered Mr. Biden to revert it back to Trump's stay in Mexico policy before Biden. Yeah.
Yes.
I hope they will do it because they just openly invited everybody to come in without taking care of the consequences, especially in the middle of the pandemic.
Right.
And now the pandemic is even rising up like a skyscraper in America.
Yes.
And people blame it on immigrants when they came in before and they took them by busloads and just deposited them anywhere, all the whole America.
Yes, yes.
Who knows if any of them were carrying this Delta variant to bring into the country and infected more people because the pandemic was already lowered down.
Right.
Yeah, and people were happy and many states were open. And then now suddenly it becomes more deadly than before even.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's out of control now. Even children were affected. Before, children were less.
Yeah.
They even thought children were not to be infected by the COVID-19. But now, the hospital full of children. I read it on the news.
Terrible.
Yeah. They don't spare the children anymore because this, what they call Delta, is very deadly and spreads so quick. And it doesn't spare anyone nowadays anymore.
Very scary.
Even people who are double, completely vaccinated, die.
Wow.
Yeah. Some teachers died.
Yes.
Even already vaccinated. Some nurses or other hospital workers died.
Oh.
Together even.
It's getting worse. This virus.
Yeah, it's terrible to invite people and then suddenly turn around and say, get out of my house.
Yes.
How does it make people feel? And now the government of Mexico is pressured to take the Mexicans back. And it's not that simple, like, okay, they take them back. It's not like that.
Yes.
Take them back means they might not have any more homes to go back to.
Right.
And they have probably sold everything to give it to the smuggler or whatever so that they can go to America. Understand? And suddenly they came back, there's no home, no job, nothing for them. And then the government of Mexico has to take care of them.
Yes.
And meanwhile, because they are mixing together like that, without much precaution, maybe they got sick.
Yeah.
Many of them more sick than normally. And now that's another thing to deal with. And if Mexico is already poor, that people had to want to come to America, then now the country is made even poorer, taking care of thousands of them back home and have to take care of them without, I don't know if they have any facilities. Of course they don't have. Not out of the blue like that.
Yes.
So this is very bad when you just do things without wisdom.
Yes.
Without thinking of the consequences.
Right.
Because that's the thing that would happen. If you open the border without any condition, without any control, any checkpoint, anything, any facility.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, and now they're all driven, kicked out of America, and the Mexican government has to bear all this burden out of the sudden, apart from the COVID-19 rising and everything else for their country already. It's a very big burden and a very bad diplomacy as well.
Yeah.
A very bad humanitarian way of handling.
Right.
I think they all should resign. These are top people, beginning with Mr. Biden and then his, whatever, Harris and whatever.
Yes.
Pelosi. They all did not do anything good. Ever since I learned anything from them, they do nothing good. They did nothing good. They did nothing really with wisdom at all. I don't know why they are there. Of course, at the moment, the negative power is still gripping, grabbing people and the world. Yes?
Right.
First, we have recently many more disasters than ever. And the world has become hotter than ever since on the record.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
And et cetera, and the pandemic and one virus after another.
Yeah.
Some even rare diseases came out of the blue and even some old ones came back. And you see what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
The way I see it, I don't know. if the world people don't repent and don't change their way of life, I see no way out, okay? Except if they repent truly in their heart, maybe I can help their souls not to be going to hell.
Right.
That's all I can do. Otherwise, to argue with these worldly people and especially the top leaders of the world, I am too lazy. I am too lazy to waste my time anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
They're so incapable and they're cowards. That's what I'm telling you, okay?
Yeah.
They just do things for convenience, for the sake of good name, being a good guy, and then avoid the main problem.
You're right.
Like Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan, is falling. And the president went to a holiday place somewhere, and the main top secretary is not home, not available, something like that.
Wow.
And the House Speaker, quiet, say nothing. Yeah, nobody is reachable when they need to be reachable.
Yes.
Yeah, they are all no good, I'm telling you.
Master, these are very sensitive topics.
Yeah, I'm risking myself to tell you the truth like that because I'm so angry inside. I'm so anguished, actually, that's the word. I'm so anguished for all the innocent people who has been misled, who has no true strong leader to help them in time of trouble, in time of true need.
Yes.
This is the moment when the leaders should step out and say, look here, for your sake, for our sake, for our world's sake, for our children's sake, please, we must change our habit of meat eating into a vegan way of life. That's very simple.
It's true.
Huh?
Yes.
People
So
won't kill them, even if they say that, even if they make the law like that. People won't kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might not listen, but at least they say something correct.
Yes.
And as a strong leader, wise leader, to lead people in the right direction to save their lives. No, they don't do anything like that. Just worry about their own petty selves. I'm really anguished. I'm too anguished to even care for my safety. So I told you all this,
Master.
okay?
Thank you for doing that and trying so hard to wake up.
Oh, don't thank me, my love. I am very, very frustrated. I feel so frustrated with this world.
I wish we could do more.
Yeah. What else would we do? We, two women, huh? Unarmed, yeah? Old. Feeble, yeah? My bones are aching. My heart aches more than my bones.
Oh, Master.
You don't know, I could not sleep. I don't eat well. I cry a lot. And the other day, my place, my little house, the 2x4 house was flooded.
Oh.
And I thought I wake up with somebody. I thought, oh, am I in Amsterdam?
Oh, my God. Oh, Master.
Am I in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, underwater? Or because you wading in water
Yes.
to get out. Yeah. It's okay now. It's okay now. It was just probably raining too much one time.
Oh.
And the house wasn't built well. You see, it's an old place and it's only very small, like a storage space, and it's flat on the ground. It didn't have any elevation, yeah? So the water will seep in, yeah? And from under the ground and from outside come in.
Yeah. Wow.
The door cannot stop the water, you know that?
No.
And the little cement stuff won't stop the water coming up from the ground when it's too over flooded.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm still here. I was not float to the ocean. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not that difficult. I'm too small. You see, when I'm happy. I'm talking to you, I'm laughing, but I'm very sad seeing many disasters around the world. People are helpless and just dying in thousands. Haiti just suddenly, oh, now I remember. You please write out a message to please send $30,000 to Haiti.
Okay.
To help with the victims, our small part. Okay, huh?
Okay, Master.
Please do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll see if we can help more later or not.
Okay.
But the international people, they have more money. All the governments in the world, they could help more.